All right, guys, what's going on? Let's get into this. The first character is Karnak. His occupation, he is a priest or philosopher. I'm going to give you just a little history on the guy. His first appearance was Fantastic Four volume 45. Karnak was the second son of an inhuman priest philosopher named Mandar and an ocean biologist named Azur. Having sent his first son, Triton, through the Terrigon Mist when he was an infant, Mandar and Azur decided to raise their second child without the Terrigon mutation, which is what they would send their children through to get this certain mutation powers. And I don't know if it was a rite of passage type thing, but it's something they did. It's really wild. Okay, Karnak was enrolled in his father's religious seminary in the Tower of Wisdom, where he trained in various physicals and mental disciplines until he was 18 years old. Karnak's mother died in a mysterious undersea mishap. Karnak's father is still a teacher in the seminary. If you looking at the picture of this character, which that's what's up, he had a really big head, and also he could lift about 1 ton. Something else he had, which was really neat, he had a superhuman power. It was besides that, Karnak possessed certain physical skills superior to human athletes. His inhuman metabolism affords him slightly greater reaction time, endurance, and speed than a human race. Most perfect physical specimen like Captain America. Karnak has physically conditioned his body and mind at peak levels of efficiency. He has voluntary control, over most of his body, autonomic functions, breathing, heartbeat, bleeding, reaction, pain, and healing. This guy's really neat because also Karnak could hit a spot and break it. Imagine what he could do. All right, guys, hope you're enjoying this. To the next character. All right, guys, the next character is Karnilla. Her occupation, she's a queen of the Norheim sorceress. All right, a little bit of history, guys. The birth and the early life of Karnilla are shrouded in mystery. All that we really know is that she has a long lived in Norheim, the Asgardian province where dwell the 3 Norns, the goddess of destiny, the god of destiny. And she has become one of the most accomplished practitioners of the arts of sorcery in the Asgardian dimension. You also can see the Asgard appendix, for the Norns, who they are. Although Norheim lies in the Asgardian landmass within Asgard's own dimension, and although Karnilla is apparently of the Asgardian race, she does not consider herself a subject of Asgardian rule. Rather, Norheim is an independent country, in which Karnilla is the absolute monarch. Karnilla lives opulently in an ancient fortress in Norkeep, attended by her servant and her aged minor sorceress Hag, and troops of guardians and demons. Although there are many demons among the subjects, Karnilla's realm is also populated by humanoid mortals. It says immortals, I'm sorry. Just as the Asgard proper, Karnilla's relationship to the goddess of destiny is unknown, although they are clearly beyond her jurisdiction. Her strength level, this woman, she could do 25 tons. Good gravy. And I'm not even going to go through her superpowers. Again, I have no idea who this character is. Marvel has tons of characters. I just like reading random characters. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'm going to get on to the next segment. Thanks, guys, for being here with me. All right, guys, we are back. Here's the second character. This is the Mad Thinker's awesome android. I'll probably do the Mad Thinker sooner or later, but for right now, I like this android. The awesome android is an artificial being created by the Mad Thinker utilizing research gathering by Dr. Reed Richards, the earliest of the Thinker's attempts to create the Persuado living superhuman servants. The android is a cross between a robot and a true android possessing certain mechanical parts in its Persuado organic body. The Thinker created the android soon after reaching the Baxter Building headquarters of the Fantastic Four for the first time and seizing Reed Richards' notes about replicating DNA. The molecules of life, that's basically by splicing the DNA molecules of an ape to unstable molecules. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I got a little bit lost there. It says the thinker created a 15-foot pseudo organic body into which he implemented the powerful microcomputer brain and the solar charge power source. The configuration of the android was the thinker's own design. Programmed for combat, the android has unstable molecule tissues, the skin which enables it to mimic certain properties of the beings of whom he established physical and sensory contact. It can, for instance, mimic the thing's rocky epidermis, Iceman's ice coating, and Rom's steely ornament, his armament, and Captain America's phenomenal physique. Wow, that's really wild. The android also, it spells 180 miles per hour. Dang, he can run that fast? Oh, sorry, winds from his mouth forms fists into granite-like blocks and expand his size about 10% through unknown means, and is relatively slow-moving and incapable speech. The man thinker has since built many other androids and robots and has served him more effectively. At the present, the thinker has abandoned the android who has been taking refuge in a barn in Ohio. That I didn't know. That was interesting. If you're into reading comics, you like this. If not, I can understand, but that was cool. I only knew a little bit about him. I got myself excited. That's funny. Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. This is what I wanted to do. So sit back and enjoy the rest. See you guys. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Comic Block. All right, guys, this is the first character I'm getting into. He's called the Machine Man. His real name is X-51. His first appearance was 2001 Space Odyssey, Volume 8. Just a little history, guys. The Machine Man is a product of a top-secret U.S. military project which was funded to perfect a highly sophisticated mobile weapons system capable of independent action and decision-making, a robot soldier that could think like a man. The team composed of the most prestigious computer engineering specialists in the nation designed and built and began programming the 51 experimental robots under the direction of Dr. Oliver Broadhurst, Dr. Abel Stack, a brilliant computer herdist, I can't say that word to save my life, programming specialist, reasoned that the robot could only think like a man if he's treated like one. Ignoring the personal risk, Dr. Stack took one of the robots, X-51, into his own home and instructed him as if he were Stack's own son. Stack believed that the robot man could live in harmony and work together to realize a better world. Stack even went as far as to have an artificial face made out of low-density foam to stimulate the flesh, and a realistic wig fabricated for X-51 alias Machine Man. Now, here's the thing. This is another character that I know a little bit about, but I just like giving you a little bit of history that kind of wet your whistle, so you'd be like, man, I want to go read more. All right, guys, let's get to the next character. All right, guys, the next character is pretty unique. I've heard of him before. I don't know a lot about him, but I think he's a neat character. He's called the Champion of the Universe. Real name, Trico Slaterus. First appearance, Marvel 2-in-1, Annual 7, 1982. As the time goes on and I learn how to do this better, I'll do more. But for right now, I'm just going to read a part, probably the beginning, and then we'll, if you like it, go check it out. All right. Tycho Slaterus, formerly the Champion of the Universe, is one of the elders of the universe. Individuals who are sole survivors of their races date to the earliest days of the cosmos and have spent their lives dedicating to one focus in the champion's case. This focus was personal competition, accompanied by fight promoters and trainers for millennia. The champion traveled the cosmos and defeated the best fighters of each world in a hand-to-hand combat, always stopping the battles short of death. Perosia, his promoter, preceded the champion of Earth and reunited 8 Earth's strongest male heroes. Champions having decided eons earlier that females were inferior and not worth fighting. Champion then forced their participation by threatening to destroy their planet should they not fight him. those unworthy of the glorious gift that is the true spirit of competition would be purified. The 8 combatants accompanied champion to his extra-dimensional training facility, but only 6 ultimately fought him in the force field protected Madison Square Garden. Thor, Hulk, Sasquatch, Colossus, Wonder Man, and the Thing. The champion defeated or disqualified the first 5 within 1 round each, and then proceeded to brutalize the Thing, who refused to fall. Battered and bloody, the Thing battled on for 3 rounds until the champion called the fight and claimed a victory. However, the Thing's presence and refusal to accept defeat earned him the champion's respect, and the champion departed from his next bouts, telling the Thing that he was considered for him the supreme honor, a rematch. I don't know much about this guy. I know some. I've seen like a couple comic books on him, and reading over here, his height is 9'2", eyes silver. He weighed 50 pounds. Let's see. Tycho Salernus wields power. I think he can lift 100 tons. This guy is too strong, and I can't believe he whooped the Hulk and everybody else. It's really weird, man. This guy's neat. I'm going to do some more reading on him. I started reading. Let me get back to the show. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Like I said, it's only a 6-part series. And on with the rest of the show, and hope you enjoy it. I'm out, guys. All right, guys, what's going on? The first character is Cardiac. His real name is Dr. Ellis Eli Whitman. First appearance was Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 344, 1991. So I'm going to just pick something out, read it, and see if I can just get your interest. Cardiac repeatedly attacked Morrell Pharmaceuticals manufacturer of various cybernetic agents and shark-skin battlesuits. During his investigations of Morrell, he was reunited with Kevin Torch, now vigilante Nightwatch. Together, they fought Morrell's agents, including the spy Cardiac, who had duplicated Cardiac's own abilities. When Cardiac targeted a faulty airbag designer, James Capatozza's real weird name, I'm gonna call him Copelzaz. Copelzaz suffered a heart attack. Cardiac found himself in an unusual position when he was called in to operate on Capataz as Whitman, but was able to stabilize his condition. He contemplated going to Capataz again, but was denied. When Capataz died in recovery, that's when he died. It says when Nightwatch was killed by participants of the Great Game, Cardiac began targeting the game's participants for revenge, but the games were ultimately suspended. Later, Cardiac, the anti-terrorist vigilante Solo, and many New York superheroes fought a rampaging Wolverine who had been physically possessed by an extraterrestrial Arya. Wolverine defeated them all. Cardiac and Solo subsequently confronted a Skrull that was impersonating Wolverine to determine if the hero had gone rogue, but Nightcrawler vouched for Wolverine's temporary possession, satisfying Cardiac. So if this is not enough for you to get into this character, it's pretty neat because his height is about 6'5", brown eyes, 300 pounds, hair black. One thing I did notice is his heart was replaced with a beta particle reactor. And it says, and it has vibranium mesh grafted into his skin and muscle. That's wild. So he's able to lift about 15 tons. He's pretty powerful. This guy can actually give you a run for the money. So if you want to know more about him, check out the Marvel book that I usually look at. It's called the Marvel Official Handbook, Marvel Universe. On to the next character, guys.